Major League Soccer Chicago Fire vs Houston Dynamo. Prediction, team news, lineups preview. In a bumper-to-bumper Sunday of MLS action, the Chicago Fire will be hoping to return to winning ways when they take on the Houston Dynamo at Soldier Field. The hosts are looking for what would be just their second win of the 2024 league campaign, while the visitors come to Illinois looking to extend an impressive three-match winning streak. Match preview. After finishing last term in the bottom three in the Eastern Conference and losing their final two matches of the season, Chicago Fire have made another poor start to an MLS regular season. Currently in 12th place with 5 points after 6 games. The Fire are yet to win an away game this season following a 3-0 defeat to Atlanta United last weekend, but they have registered a victory at Soldier Field this term, beating Montreal 4-3 back in game week 3. Against the Five Stripes, Chicago managed to keep the scores level at 0-0 until moments before the break, but a Georgios Giacomakis opener gave the hosts on the day the advantage, which they extended in the second period before putting the game to bed after the dismissal of Carlos Turan in the final 10 minutes of regulation time. While Frank Klopa's side have been decent in attack this season, ranking 11 across the league with an average of 1.5 goals per 90, their major issue has come at the other end of the pitch, where they are ranked 27th, allowing 2.2 goals per match and led in 7 in the last 3 games alone. Undoubtedly, the new manager will be starting to feel the pressure and now has to find a way to overcome a Dynamo's side that have won the last 2 encounters between these sides with relative ease, including a 4-1 victory at this venue in the US Open Cup last June. Meanwhile, Houston Dynamo made a shaky start to the 2024 MLS season, failing to win either of their first 2 matches against Sporting KC and the New York Red Bulls. But they found their stride in Week 3, beating the Portland Timbers 1-0 at home and are now riding a 3-match winning streak. With 10 points secured in 5 games, Houston are up to 5th place in the Western Conference, trailing first-placed LA Galaxy by 2 points, while they also have a game in hand on most of the sides around them in the league table. Ben Olsen's side showed their resilience and determination last weekend by coming back after going a goal down in the very first minute of the match to clinch a 2-1 win over the SJ Earthquakes, marking their 100th win at the Shell Energy Stadium in MLS competition. Paraguayan international Sebastian Ferreira scored the equalizer for the Dynamos in his first start following injury before Franco Escobar netted his first of the season from a loose ball off an Amine Bassi corner, which the Earthquakes failed to clear adequately. That result marked Houston's first come-from-behind triumph since a 2-1 victory at home over Austin in May last year, and they will now look to carry that form on the road, where they are gunning for a second consecutive away win following a 1-0 win over the Rapids a fortnight ago. Team news. Carlos Turan made his first start of the season in the loss to Atlanta last time out, and the defender will be back on the sidelines for this match after being sent off in the final 6 minutes of the match. Defenders Chase Gasper, Andrew Gutman and Wyatt Omsberg are all unavailable due to respective leg injuries, while Xherdan Shaqiri is expected to return to the starting 11 after coming off the bench last week. Amine Bassi picked up a slight knock in the Dynamo's win against the Earthquakes last week and has been flagged as a minor doubt for this match, along with Eric Sviatchenko, who is struggling with a tweaked hamstring. In terms of confirmed absentees, Hector Herrera and Nelson Quinones will play no part in Sunday's trip to Chicago, with the pair ruled out due to knee injuries. Chicago Fire possible starting lineup: Brady, Aragoni, Salquist, Chichos, Dean, Acosta, Jimenez, Haile Selassie, Herbers, Gutierrez. Vipers. Houston Dynamo possible starting lineup: Clark, Dorsey, Steers, Michael, Escobar, Artur, Gregus, Carasquilla, Bassi, Aliu, Ferreira. We say, Chicago Fire 1-2 Houston Dynamo. Chicago have been struggling to find their best form this season and are coming off a very poor display against Atlanta last weekend. They now have to face a Houston side that are unbeaten in their last 4 in all competitions, are riding a 3-match winning streak and will be brimming with confidence after their comeback win against the Earthquakes. We fancy the hosts to get on the board here, but feel that the visitors will outscore them by the final whistle. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.